so far tonight, only 4 in the paint.
And that's a huge win for Nate Oates early on in this game, as is the offensive rebound.
Shot clock at 5. Allen on the wing. Allen defended by Cadeau. Allen is fouled.
Lendeborg right now.
Yeah, they'll exchange readily. He can really turn the corner and create too.
He drives Roddy Gale.
Boy, I thought he could have gone right to the rim. Nice kick.
Boswell relocates and misses.
Automatic switches, doesn't bother, undeterred. Signals it was a switch for him again.
Perry's got the big Johnson, and it's out of bounds. Grabs it before it sails out of bounds. Booker to the corner. Daly doesn't take the 3. He's going to drive it on Johnson. Daly short.
Yeah. His favorite, though, is Rob Wave. Yeah. Like the rapper Rod Wave is one of his favorites. That's where he got that. St. Louis with the ball. Big possession. Avila goes to the basket. Missed it with a left hand. Second half flying by right now. Already 8 minutes. He's got a good rhythm to it. Avila drops his shoulder, looking for a foul, didn't get it. Brown up there high. Johnson.
Defense by Johnson. Going 1-4 low. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Boozer driving. Blocked, but it's a good
Shot if he wanted. Look at Johnson move the legs too.
Their big guys can really stick to the ball. There's a drive.
He led him to the right side.
Robinson and TCU swipes it away. Jaden Pierre blocked by Morez Johnson.
are surrounded. Finds Evans. Evans driving and more.
West at the elbow. Like he had an open look and the youngster didn't take it. He did. He was taking that early in the game. Reed splits. Johnson.
7 early. Here's Archie. He can hit the 3. Didn't that time. Battle for the board. Loose and blocked inside.
Win, and he's a guy that knows how to win a game in a lot of different ways.
That is just hot.
Shots. Good luck. Well, they only make 9.2 per game. They already have 7 with just under 6 to play in the first half. Jacobson, no, got his own miss. And can't follow it strong. Tip in goes.
Sarr, what a pass. Boozer blocked. Brown, no. And it'll be
on the drive, baseline, and coming over the hell.
Quickly as they fit, I mean.
Wow, what a block. Lakeland, Florida, puts pressure on the defense because you have to respect that jump shot. Really playing well of late. Shifting gears, Dent tried to lob it up for Jamerson.
Step out and get some rest, and that's where LJ really played a huge role. Extra pass to Lindenborg, hot hand, can't hit. Johnson secures the offensive rebound.
Get back to Cadeau now. Long 3 from Lindenborg. Follow.
Elliot Cadeau launching the 3. A strong rebound underneath from Michigan. And
Top Lendeborg, too strong. And Johnson the rebound.
Lindenborg rebound. Johnson rebound. Score and count it.
Able to keep the possession to Cadeau for a triple. And a rebound, Morez Johnson Jr.
Quality of talent. He's a good driver.
Gale, hard drive on the weak side. Johnson.
Lindenborg. Morez Johnson's going to get the touch against Clough. Back down. Johnson can't move him. Johnson really definitely shuffled that pivot. He got his own miss. Pushes it back short. Another chance and he's fouled.
And to quit. Resets, but can't hit the 3.
Foster now playing with 3 fouls. Evans feeling it. Misses the.
Payson for Cheddar. He'll let it ride. Offensive rebound.
Follow.
Gale couldn't finish. Rebound out to Johnson. Collected.
Nick Cronin, he's liked what he's seen of late. Johnson gets to the rim.
Who was on the ropes, and they turn to their freshman, Omer Meyer, 41% from 3 in conference play. Massive shot for him. Johnson got the touch.
Whichever you prefer. Here's Elliot Cadeau on the run. And underneath, there's
Sells for much of the night.
And a lot of that has to do with Duke's defense. They have been very, very active.
Nice look inside. Johnson. Tough angle, but he gets it to go.
Kaysen lob it up. Johnson the catch in traffic, and he gets it. Lendeborg has 2 for Michigan. Lendeborg now on the Wolverines bench. 24-22, Michigan. Johnson on the
And a good job. I'd love to see Punch play tougher.
Backdoors, Cadeau.
Nice.
Good interior passing.
numbers haven't quite been there this season at 26%.
But he does pop up in games and knocks them down.
Lendeborg on the outside.
Good defense by Daly. It doesn't matter with that size.
And Morez.
So good with his vision and his size to find people in the low box area.
Spent 2 years with UCLA, then transferring to Michigan. Has gotten into better condition. Oh, razzle dazzle!
Can they shut down a Michigan offense that is roaring right now? Not with passes like that.
He's a great player. I told him keep shooting it. You know, our coach, the coaching staff, the players told him to keep shooting it. You know, so that's the mindset.
You got it. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Good stuff there from Ali LaForce inside first possession.
Here's Cheddar. Inside for Johnson. 2 more.
Out to Mara. Second chance here from Michigan.
And there's another one inside. Johnson has him.
And McKinney takes it himself.
And allowing points in the paint. Right now, they've done a great job in this game so far. Not that time.
The second and third action in a possession. Johnson the handoff to Cadeau. Lots of time. Back to Johnson. Whoa! Get up!
Now working some clock. And Johnson finishes with...
Hand off to Cadeau, trying to lob it inside.
Johnson Jr. Here comes Michigan. Roddy Gale Jr. on the drive and the finish at the rim.
St. Louis team can score in bunches. We've seen that.
Going up top, and it's
Lendeborg.
And this is what he can do. Bring it up and make decisions. Nice cut for the pass.
Johnson a step through. Second half for Michigan.
And Burnett doesn't force anything.
Johnson got draped on against Johnson.
Nice pump.
Wagler tried to split 2. Had it. Transmitted to Michigan. Kaysen Johnson.
Don't let him get stale sitting.
Lendeborg was right there with Boswell. It's a steal. Johnson a run out on the attack.
5 doing their part to split the bill on 0 for 10 so far tonight from 3. Johnson, nice move to get away from Steinbach and force his way inside for the 2.
It's now 60-46. Pressure mounting on this young Northwestern team. The freshman West to the rim. It's blocked away. Michigan slamming the door right now on the Cats coming. Hopes and a slam on the other end.
They're going to say he has a live one. Morez Johnson all alone. Can't hit the 3. And
7-second differential shot to game clock.
You got a gang rebound too if you're Illinois.
Johnson.
Back-to-back buckets together. Johnson looking for the triple. On the line.
No, and again, he's shape-shifted at every turn with different personnel. Here's Johnson.
He's working on that.
Michigan just 2 points in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Johnson for 3.
17 points off the bench for the Wolverines. Estrella makes a tough catch around Johnson. That's
has a lead 8-7. Ball movement, rapid fire for Wake Forest. Here is Spillers down low for...
Extra pass Page. Page going to work against Johnson. Up and under to the rim for...
On his feet. 32-26, Michigan. Smith's got that to be a little more offensive minded.
Kaufman-Renn inside. Off. It's Harris. Lawyer couldn't get the baseline. He got cut off there by McKinney.
He can go now because he can elevate. He's got strength again. Look at that.
Nice shot fake. Great foot.
The country play that way.
Playing small right now.
Smith drives. Kaufman-Renn.
Have him what he wants.
And he lays it in.
Damage contest keeps Smith out of the lane. Lawyer with 12 and 3 as well. Pretty again. Loading up. an open corner.
Give it up, Lawyer. Shot clock is down to 6. Entry, Clough, body's there, and Clough is
Wide open to knock it in to give Michigan his 2-point lead.
Brown takes the contact. Otieno!
Phenomenal in the first half. He had 7 points. He was plus 10 when he was on the floor.
After the timeout, I like this. Go inside, soften him up a little bit.
Ivasic banging and missing.
Got to have a counter.
Entry pass down low. David Punch on the block. Bulldozing his way in, and he traveled.
7 possessions all year. Man-to-man strictly.
Inside, Morez Johnson Jr. working for position, off glass, too strong.
Doubling on the...
Had the size advantage.
The Michigan Wolverines, 3rd overall #1 seed. They're trying to get to Chicago in the Sweet 16. That's going to be a travel. Trying to pin that 3rd foul on.
They can't find him. They're giving Johnson the jumper. He's not taking it.
And they had the low post in there with the mismatch. At least he got rebounding.
Inside. Johnson turns. Johnson, tough angle.
And they're right in it right now with the Michigan Wolverines.
How about Johnson? Didn't get the rebound, but he got enough of his fingertips on it.
Turn it over. Highlight to dunk on a guy at 7'3". Mara again dumps it down to Johnson. Lindeborg back on the floor. 8 minutes to go in regulation here. Michigan in control. Johnson. And it's blocked.
That 3 won't go, but Johnson with the offensive board. And then a bad pass.
Out there. In the second half, UCLA is 1 of 5. Michigan is 4 of 5. Cadeau.
Here you are.
Johnson, body bump with Jamerson, help Cubs, and a knockaway.
Throttle put on him in the first half with the 2 fouls. This feels like Robbie Avila's second half now. Mara with a rip.
Skip pass to the corner. And a 3 by...
We didn't get there. Yeah, eventually we'll try to go back and see what we can find as Will Cheddar finds the...
Dent triggers in for Perry. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Dent.
That's his game.
Great.
Does a great job hesitating and baiting, orchestrating.
They switch now. Lindeborg is dealing with Kaufman-Wren. Smith motors to the rim and scores. 5 points, 7 assists for the junior Elliot Cadeau. Under a minute to play in this first half. Smith gets to the rim. It's blocked.
Get down court and get that easy basket.
There's Jones.
Guess
Drops
what?
it off to Brown.
Guess
Too much
what?
traffic in there.
You know what that was? Never mind.
Jones gets around Johnson. Oh, the floater. And now Avila at the controls here. Michigan answering with a 7-0 run. McCoughtry stops.
4 Big Ten tournament titles. Michigan State's got the Big Ten record with 6.
And what a nice job, Lawyer getting free. There it goes.
This year. That one off the mark.
Johnson point blank, tough finish because Steinbach